Well, good morning. This is going to be our second assignment here within MusicFirst, and we're going to be looking at a software that's available here that we'll use throughout the year called SightReading Factory. Now, I've been hearing a lot of good things about this for the past several years, but haven't had the opportunity to take and purchase it and have it for you all. This is a really cool system, and I'm going to take and talk you through how we're going to use it. So first of all, go ahead and go back, log in at Music First Classroom. Okay, again, that's going to be odembands.musicfirstclassroom.com. Okay, and then it's going to load you in here, and then I need you to go find your class. It's going to be high school band. If you look at my screen, there's a couple things I'm running here just so I can do my demos without it affecting you guys. You guys seeing assignments early. So if you see sandbox class, just disregard it. You need to go to the HS band that you should all be a part of. So when I scroll down here, your assignments are visible, and the next one is going to be this Sight Reading Factory introduction. Go ahead and click on it. Okay, this gives you the instructions, just like anything else we're going to do. It's going to give it to you. You're going to take and then click Open in Sight Reading Factory. Now, it's important to note, you have your software options up here, and you can always get to it from here, but that's not where we're trying to get to it from. It won't connect with the assignment. So you've got to make sure you always click the Open in Sight Reading Factory here. Okay, this is going to give you an option of listening to this video and watching this video. And I highly recommend you go ahead and take the time to do it the first time just so you can see how it works. I'm going to skip it right now just because I have more knowledge of that, and I also don't want to take and make you sit and watch it twice. So I'm going to go ahead and click ready to try the assignment. Make sure you guys watch it. Okay, so once you have that and this sounded good, it's going to bring you to this page. With this page, you're going to look here, and there's an option for ensemble, there's rhythm only, there's piano, there's a few other things. You have to scroll down, and you're going to go ahead and scroll on down here to the woodwinds or brass or percussion, whichever one you are. Since I'm doing this on woodwinds, I'm going to come find flute. And at this point, I've got an option for levels. So as I go through these levels, you can do any of these for this assignment. When you look at it, it's going to give you, let me see if I can get it. It's going to give you all the information here as far as the range. So the harder the level you go, the more insane the options go. So with level 6, I'm going pretty much full range with flute. When I keep going down, I would say probably level 4 or 3 is what we normally take and play in wind ensembles, probably the 4 or 5 option actually. For sight reading this time, just because you're testing it out, I'd go with level 2. If you want to go with level 1, that's perfectly fine as well. So the next thing it's going to come up with is going to be time signature. And you've got different options here. You can do random time signature if you're wanting to be fun. It goes all the way. You've got all your different 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4. You've got cut time. You've got 3, 2, 4, 2, where the half note's looking at the beat. And then you've got 3, 8, 6, 8, 9, 8, 12, 8. Just because I want to show you guys kind of just a general option here, let's go ahead and click good old-fashioned 4, 4. Okay, now, it'll let you take and do a random suggested key signature here. And I think it will stick with one of these. Or you can select your key signature of your preference. I'm feeling adventurous. Let's see what the random does. Okay. It's going to show you the options then so you know what's going on. You're going to have 10 seconds. It's going to do 8 measures. There's going to be a tempo of 100. It's going to do unlimited attempts for you because that's the way I've got it set up right now. You're going to have the metronome available. It's also going to make the measures disappear after you should have played them. You'll see that in a second. Then we have the cursor is going to be on and pass through here. So it's going to give you these 10 seconds to look it over, check your key signature, check everything here, try and figure out how it's going to go, and then you're going to play it. It's going to count you in. Okay, at that point, it's going to let you take and have a couple options. If you're curious to see how you actually should have sounded with everything, you can take and do the Synth plus Recording. Now, in order to make this work, you have to have the audio available for it to hear. So, like if you normally use your AirPods to take and connect, or you're using headphones, this is going to be one of the situations where the headphones are actually a problem because the microphone can't pick it up unless you have a separate microphone you're using. So I'm just going to play this so you can hear it. Okay, so once you've listened to it, you can take and again listen to just yourself. You listen to it with the synth in there, and then you can take and do it, or you can try another. You can also abandon the assignment, but let's go ahead and try another. Try again. So I might take and do that one, and I'll re-record this. Okay, so once you have one you like, go ahead and click Submit Assignment. It's going to ask you, are you sure? Go ahead and say yes, and then it's going to upload it. Now, when you go over here, you can also take and just go to SightReading Factory on its own, and you can take and start sight reading. You can say you want to take and stick with your instrument. It'll save it. Let's say I'm being crazy, and I'm going to go to level 6. Since I'm doing that, why don't we stick with 4/4? And then, let's see. It's going to give you all these different key options. A flat major sounds like fun today. So, over here, you have a couple different options. You can do free play, which is sight reading at your own speed, or you can take and do challenge, which is going to give you the same timing situation as with what we just did. So, I'm going to go ahead and take and press challenge, because why not? It's going to give you the same options as far as disappearing measures. You can turn that on or off. A few minutes ago it took them off when you did it. I'm going to leave them off or on right now so you guys can take and see it. So, going to give myself 10-second countdown. And that was awful, so I might retry this. Now, the cool thing with this is it will keep taking and generating random things for you. It will continue doing it, and it's never the same thing twice. So one of the things that's important about you doing the assignment the way it is it's the only way I'll be able to see what you did. And again, it'll keep going over and over and over again. If you go back here, it'll even take and show you what all you've tried. It'll let you take and come back to that. You can go back through here and you're like, yeah, that was a little crazy. You can go down, you can go higher, and all these different options are here. So, this is SightReading First, or SightReading Factory, and I think this has a lot of potential to be good for us. It's going to give us the ability to practice our sight reading skills. We're going to probably take and have an assignment each week in here. I will start off by letting you have just whichever assignment you want. As we progress through the year, I'll probably start selecting the time signature or the key signatures. And then maybe I take and let you still have your levels. And then we'll take and just keep increasing it. Sight reading skills are probably one of the most valuable things we have. When we need to learn something quickly, it lets us do that. So, that's Sight Reading Factory. If you have questions, please let me know, and I will try and do my best to help you. I expect everyone to take and record one of these and do it by today at 11:59 for attendance purposes. Thanks, and we'll talk to you all later. Have a good weekend.